这个 ES 是60分钟的图哈，60分钟的图，其实今天是一个 balance portfolio，你看这个图你就知道它是一个 balance portfolio。你看上下，它因为这周比较特殊嘛，是 DNC 还有那个J-Paul Jackson Hole Meeting，所以它现在这个地方横盘是有可能在出货。但我今天看，flow 好像是没有很多卖盘，而且盘后 MOC 是买的2个 billion 哈，但是日线其实看起来不是很好，日线如果你要是看日线，有一点顶部形态的感觉出来，有点乱哈，一大堆线，但如果你要是看你自己的。你看这个日线有一点兜基顶部形态出来，这打到了上面那个 supply zone 之后，然后测试了，因为你看5601是上上周的高点，然后然后也是离这个 breakout 这个地方是蛮近的哈，就打到这个地方，今天就过去了。然后那明天如果开盘，就是这个5629.5这个地方，如果能够过去的话，很有可能就再重新测试5643.5。然后如果你要是看60分钟，它是一个这个地方是一个 drop base drop，所以有可能极值打到5653、5658也是可能的哈。所以如果它打到5643附近这个地方的时候，我就会看它有没有 reversal 的可能性。但现在夜盘60分钟 MACD 就要 cross over，然后这个地方也是要往上哈，目前为止。所以如果它开盘就已经在5630以下，那很有可能就去回测这个位置。这个是 rally base rally，然后如果这个 pivot low，就我鼠标的这个地方5594、5592这个地方，如果失去了之后，嗯大概就会去回测这个 W 底有可能是5580到5560，但如果你要是看 wave indicator，它就是说至少要去到5530到5525这个地方，这就是这周的筹码哈，整个这一周的。但你看它每一天它的 POC 都是在往上挪，所以还是 bulls in control，目前为止哈。OK，温妮呢？人呢？OK，co-host。All right，NQ 我不太想讲了，为什么呢？因为我们就可以直接用 ES 就可以了哈。如果 NQ 我们看裸图，我可能看的更比较舒服一点。裸图它现在这个就是到7月份50%，然后这个就是其实这整个这个区间就应该是drop base drop，然后这个 gap fill 掉了哈，今天。那如果明天回测这个区间的时候，极值我觉得能够到20084这个位置就应该是极值了哈。为什么极值？因为它这上面的，如果要是看周线级别的，给你看一下 NQ。如果看周线级别的 volume profile，它就到了这个小鼓包的下边缘，这个地方，所以这也是一个强主力。这个地方如果过去了，就要到上边，这个是一个 profile，right？你下边缘是一个主力，过去了之后就可能会去到上边缘。如果上面过去了之后，真的就没有主力了，一直到20600附近才是主力。那你看，我不知道你们有没有知道有个人叫 ICT，IC Inner Circle Trader something like that. This is called fair gap。这个 pivot low 和这个 pivot high 中间那个筹码 liquidity 在这个地方，所以如果这个地方过去了，就很有可能会去到20500、20600附近。所以 anyway，8 days straight green. So I think there should be some level of retracement. Ideally, I would like to see somewhere 19400-ish, or even here. Then we can go long, will give us a lot more room, right? Let's look at the wave indicator. So hourly saying at least to 19414, right? If we're dropping below that, then it's a huge gap. So 19200. I like 19200 better. So we can load more shares, right? So anyway, I did a lot of shares to free up cash. So we can do, there is some development for the labor market. I think tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, there is a labor, like unemployment claim revision. So today, there was a report coming out saying the job number has been, how do I say this without it being wrong? Not polite. Basically, what I have been saying the whole time, unemployment rate is much higher than they have been reporting. So they've been revising down by a lot. So last FOMC meeting, Jay Powell gave the reason why he's not cutting rate in August or in July. It's because the job number, like they have like 242,000 as the job growth as excuse not to cut. But if the reality is 1 million less, then the job growth is much less, which meaning they really should be cutting rate already. So tomorrow number revision will be very interesting. And then Thursday has unemployment claim. So 2 days. And then Friday, we also have this J Powell talk, Jackson Hole last day. So it's going to be very interesting 2 days. I think if the job market revision down by a lot, or unemployment claim is much higher, then the market may not like it. So anyway, let's look at the crude oil. So crude oil changed to V contract now. So I said it may retest. It dropped to this demand zone daily. During daytime, I said it may retest this area to make a V, but it seems like it didn't want to go that low. So if you are long, you could go long. Stop loss would be 73.05, like $270 stop loss, which is not too bad. I think could retest the 74.50, but if the unemployment like claim revised up by a lot, with meaning that labor market really much softer than they have been reporting, it may causing some stress for the crude oil. So far I don't have any position. I'm watching to retest at least this level, if not lower, before front information seems like wanting to test 71, 72, this area. So we'll see what's happening. Dollar, it come down to horizontal support and trendline support. So if dollar start going back up, it may cause a little bit pressure on gold, and there are two reasons why gold is popping so much. I know, like, what is today, Goldman Sachs and Wells Fargo calling for like what, soft landing? They revised down from 25% to 20%, something like that on soft landing. But I think the gold is telling a different story. The gold, I think, is expecting something not as so soft. So I'll be watching dollar and gold tomorrow. So treasury yield, since I'll call bullish, it's already up what, more than 10%, right? So 64 is my target. If Friday, Jay Powell saying, hey, we're cutting rate in September, like have a commitment, not just say, hey, we are data dependent, right? We are gonna cut. So if anything like this happen, I think it's gonna hit the 64 target. Bitcoin, Bitcoin has been in the two levels. I was expecting retest up here, 56,000 and even 54. But it seems like DNC, I think the Democrats was pretty hawkish on Bitcoin, but Bitcoin didn't really drop that much. So I do have a tiny position, only 300 shares on Riot. I was thinking buying some coin, but then I went against it. The biweekly deposit is have no position, so I sold all the shares here and should add back a little bit gradually. So maybe tomorrow I'll start adding it. Gold, dollar, natural gas. I think the natural gas is gonna change the contract. So actually it went much higher than I expected. I was thinking here act as a resistance, but I almost retested this target. So there is inventory report, I think tomorrow. I think tomorrow they will decide to go higher to the 2.44 or come back down. But either way, I don't have any position. If you do, just manage with your stop loss. If oil came up a lot from the bottom here. So anyway, usually this week I'm very cautious about trading any commodities because next week, actually this week, gonna have a contract rollover for crude oil already done that. Copper hasn't. I just checked, copper hasn't changed. Natural gas hasn't changed it. So those are gonna change. So you need to be careful. What is the silver doing? Let's see silver. SO 24. Yeah, silver, since I became bullish on silver, has been up a lot. This is quite a bit. So XLV is more than, I think it's gonna come back down, retest 28 something before going higher. If dollars start going up, this will come back down. So you see, look at the daily, looking like almost similar to ES chart. So if you are in there, you might want to take some profit and move your stop loss up. PNW, my target, it was 405. It was so when the earning happened, 330. I have 330 here going long. It didn't fit. It didn't fill me. It went up, so I had to chase a little bit, chase and then sold here. So this morning I was thinking about going long call, which we should have, but it's only like, yeah, it's pretty good at $25. Would have been really good trade, but we did have some good trades today. So one of them was the SPX put. XPF, well, 5,600, right? So $5.50 went up to 14 something. I think if you held all the way to here, it would be a lot higher. I acted here. Acted here was already wait a moment. Yeah. Actually, there already was $14. And then we did long, and then we should have shorted again here, which we did not. We should have here, should have done another put. And then this call, the Lotto call, 5610, it was $1.45 in. It went to 60 cents something. I said, okay, forget it. I don't even care anymore. And then came back, went to $4.80, but I got out $3.60. So I guess Lotto, when you call it Lotto for a reason, right? That's really one Lotto. Anyway, so what did I do today? I rebalanced my portfolio a little. So what did I do? Let me look at my portfolio. So I bought a little bit FRCX because FRCX I see the final target gonna be 12,000 something. Sorry, 1,200 something, not 12,000. So I forgot whether they have this split. Is there like a FRCX have split? Right? Stock split date. Okay, so no, it doesn't. I remember wrong. Announced billions, 10 what? Yeah, May 21st. Announced, right? Okay, October 2nd. So that's what I remembered. So I bought 10 shares today. So I'm gonna have 100 shares. And even come down to like lower than I'll add, but eventually I would like to write this to 1,200. So anyway, I did that, and I bought AMGN. AMGN is one of the tickers that I give daily wave 5 up target. I want to say 350 target. So 10%, not super impressive, but hey, at least it's uptrend, right? Higher lows, higher highs, so it's uptrend. If market down, it may not impact it as much. I also bought a little bit QLYS to have a little bit exposure to IWM. I know this look very awful, right? Down, all the way down. Really, but it's really in strong monthly demand zone. So I'm like, okay, if you drop to here, it's not super bad. I only have 100 shares, and if you drop to 107, I will add a little bit. So that's just adding a little bit exposure to IWM. I don't have any IWM shares anymore, and I also bought Mohawk. I think it's so monthly clearly uptrend, right? Low, higher, low, high, higher, high, higher, high. So let's look at the weekly. Weekly maybe it's not the best time to go in, but I like how the daily looks. Daily, doesn't that daily look like a crossover to upside? So I'm hoping I can ride to 160, but if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Then I'll just cut loss. I also added a little bit of the DXCM. I like the sticker. I think eventually it may fill the gap. If it does, I will just exit. But before that, it might actually retest the low. So if it does retest the low, 62 something, I will add a little bit more. I don't have a heavy position. I think I'm about at least 50% cash right now, if not higher. I think maybe higher actually. And I bought a small position on SAIA, like only 50 shares. I wasn't sure because market's so high, so I didn't want to go in for too long. And I'm eyeing Qualcomm. I haven't added Qualcomm yet, because if market come down, I want to add a little bit near 164, 65. I do have a limit order set here. So anyway, I added a little bit SYM. It doesn't look very happy today, but it's so low, I don't really care too much. I mean, if it drop below like $20, I'll probably add like a double, just give the allocation. If you buy 500 shares, only like 10K. So it's not a big deal. I will hold to at least to this gap fill, I would say. So that's what I did. NVIDIA. So I was looking for, so daily kind of doji candle, and MACD about to cross over down. So I'm hoping it could give me like 118. So we can load a little bit, and then if you drop to 110, I will add a little bit more. So we'll see what's happening. But Microsoft was really strong today. Microsoft pretty strong, but Amazon too. So Amazon from 150 to here, I sold all my positions. It may be able to go to 181, 170 is, it doesn't really matter, $1. And I'm out of Google too. See, the daily is kind of a shooter. So I didn't like it. So I'm all up on this. And AMD, I find something really weird about my platform. In my cash account, if you do bear put spread, it's just whatever the cost is. And then, okay, if it's like 150, 155, 155, 150, so I paid the $2 something, then that's all I'm losing buying power take. But in my retirement account, it actually counts the short leg as a cash secure put. So I'm like on my head for this, and I was like, all of a sudden, all my cash, like a big chunk is gone. Then I close one contract just to see what it is, and turns out that they take like whole 150, 15,000. So I have 10 contracts. That's like taking 150,000 cash away from my buying power. I was like, this is really weird. Anyway, so I don't have anything else to add, because today, this morning, when it's open, I already have like bearish bias. So apparently now I still have a slightly bearish leaning, because part of it is the wave indicator tells us that there should be a pullback. But then we can compete with these big events, right? So the big events could be non-logical, non-rational. So anyway, I think what we do the best is taking profit gradually, free up the cash. I do expect September, October, there is another leg down, but how deep, I don't know. Yeah, it's never really printed. I don't believe it dropped to as low as 2 weeks ago. I don't believe so. But yeah, it's never really printed a wave 4 on the weekly. It hit it, but didn't print. SPY, I don't believe so either. See? QQQ did. QQQ did not only on weekly, also on monthly. So this make it really confusing. Okay, so how low this is gonna go? Because next leg down, I don't believe it will be as low as, like 420 for something. But I think 450 may be possible. If that's the case, I think we can either just load NVIDIA, if it's not, earning didn't fly yet, or we can just do FNGO or QQQ. I don't know. I'm not used to do the leveraged. I usually just do QQQ shares or Microsoft. I might just actually do Microsoft all this ticker because, or just no leverage, just the mega ticker, like one time. I think it's called Max. I think it's called a Max. AGS. Yeah, I think this it's just one time. I think I might just buy this one because give me I feel better. I don't feel panicking a little. I do feel a little bit panicking on FNGU because I'm not used to do leverage. So if it come back down to near 42 area, I may add to it. So that'll be daily W bottom and go back up. So that's my plan. So for tomorrow, this week, if you already took a lot of profit, then just do day trading, really. Day trading, like SMCI, it gave us okay profit, not huge. Lily 960 call, like a 550 or 505 in, and then I think 750 some. That's not bad. 5 minute chart is saying 972 is the target. Really. So if market going up, it might actually hit this target this week for sure. And we did SMCI 2 rounds. In the morning, the one run pretty good. Was like 15 to 20 some, right? 22 or 21, I don't remember. Let me see. Curious. SMCI. Did you guys do it? Okay. I forgot how much we acted. Or was that yesterday or today? I thought it was today. My head sometimes like I just forgot what we did. I think that was yesterday, 20 out. So today we did 1 round. Yeah, we did 2 rounds. Okay, then I'm not crazy. We did 2 rounds. Sometimes after I do it, I just don't remember. And then Microsoft, I had it from before, carry over. It was really a good trade actually. And we did Labu. Labu was pretty good actually. Labu gave us $6, I think. So we entered here $4. Okay, $4. $4 better than nothing, right? So it's pretty good. Okay, so I don't have anything else to add. And if you're worried AMD, I already gave you the bear put spread, right? I did the same. I did the same thing. So 163, not quite one. Look at the target saying it's gonna go to 163. So I put a reversal down, immediately put a 155, 150 bear put spread, and put on cover call. I had position cover call. Was thinking if NVIDIA earnings really good and this thing flying, we can at least exit half the position, right? So, and then holding the other half. And so anyway, that's what my thinking process is. So anyway, that's all I have. And tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be here. but I'm probably gonna sign off around 11 a.m. heading to the hospital. And then afternoon, I will be sleeping. They're gonna put me to sleep, and then the day after tomorrow's all normal. Okay, all right, that's all I have. And if you have any questions about any tickers, I still have IPNGU. I still have my retirement account is gone, actually entirely, but my personal account still have 70%. And it's still pretty good position, still pretty large position size. I think target earning going to be good. I haven't looked at target for a while. Let's look at target. Whoa, target already went up a lot. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to bet on it, but if you want to do Cascure put or book put spread, when the uncertainty is high, I don't like to sell options. Buying options a lot easier. Yeah, still not. Yeah, I'm still holding those. Oh my gosh, that ticker is very high, not climb, calm. I looked at it the other day. See, that's why you have to be able to hold it, be patient. That's why when this time I also bought some CELH. I'm not even gonna look at it for like for months. Oh yeah, we can't do it anymore. Yeah, see the egg, I told you that was $40 when we did it, right? And you guys also here. I think it was here. And now doubled. Disney, I think at this price is pretty good. I mean, if you have position, hold it. I think it's W bottom probably. Like if it really depends on how long you are gonna hold this position. If you want to hold like 20 years, I mean, this is a perfect place to add, right? So I bought this. It's at monthly demand zone, monthly W bottom came back. Yeah, I bought my first batch, but I think this is gonna go. Usually when I start buy, they're going, see ALB. I told you when I said I'm gonna keep you company about I-72. Look, it went more than almost 20%. I bought 500 shares, not huge position, but I'm gonna act it tomorrow. I think this is gonna be like I act as a resistance. Yeah, although I still have it APD. APD is slightly red. But it really didn't go anywhere. Look, this is clearly our signature move, and we have plenty time. So I'm not worried. AMT, I see a small green. So this is gonna go too, see? And I also bought shares AMT. Did I say? I see right eventually go to 14. And what else? LUMN. LUMN target was $8, right? Yeah. I said conditional order if LUMN greater than 8, I will act it. It's only 19 cents per contract, so I'm not really worried about this. Like worst case scenario, I lose about $100. Yeah, right. I $14 is the target. Okay, so that's all the question we have. And now market is so high, just be conservative. Day trading is much safer. I'm not even day trading with my retirement account. I'm day trading with my cash account. I'm super conservative with my retirement money. I don't know why it shouldn't be that. I mean, you could still day trade, but just how I am. So XLV, XLP leading, it's usually market being defensive, but real estate in the last whole week, this one's wave 3, 4, and 5. So, but AMT is already on the way to 5. It's not all ticker created equal for sure. Netflix is crazy, my gosh. The 2 levels, it didn't even touch the second level. It went up 15%. It's crazy. Anyway, okay, all right, that's all I get. I will see you tomorrow morning. And good night.